Hi Cancer, welcome back. This is going to be your mid-December check-in. Hope you're doing well. If you're new to me, welcome. And let's get started. First cards out you have is the Five of Wands and the Magician. So the Five of Wands is talking about tests in this deck. You know, it's all about really feeling that tug of war, either within yourself or external to self, right? So coming across people and situations that may really test you, test your patience is what came to mind. And needing to keep your cool during this time frame will be very important, I feel. Then you have the Magician here, which is just talking about, being able to manifest. But like I said, be careful what you do with this energy, Cancer. So for example, if someone is testing you, if you go into that with the same energy, or you allow that to irritate or anger you, then you'll manifest more of that, a continuation of that during this time frame. Does that make sense? Vice versa, if you rise to the challenge and you utilize the tools available to you, like patience and discernment, then I feel like you will successfully pass that test and, complete the cycle, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting out so far. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. You know what's interesting is I actually started your reading before this, and I had to stop it about 1 minute in, and then I had to re-record it, and I usually don't do that. Cancer. So I do feel like that's that test energy I was talking about, one step forward, two steps back, or like start, stop, that type of vibe. I feel it's kind of frustrating actually. Oh my gosh. And then we get out the card of Cancer. This is your energy, obviously. So I like that you're showing up in your own reading. That means you'll be in your element, okay? And when you are in your element, Cancer, you can be very intuitive, very caring, very receptive, and have, empathy and sympathy. You have a very soft energy that you're able to give, Cancer. It's just a natural part of being a water sign, right? Now, on the other hand, certainly any energy can go into the positive or negative. This could turn into defensiveness, introversion, being overprotective. And so watch that energy, okay, during this time frame. So far, I'm loving that you showed up in your own element, Cancer. And I love the depiction on this card because the person is like, yes, darling. So I feel that's your energy. All right, so let's see what other messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer. What other messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer? So you have out the Four of Cups, and then the Seven of Wands. So that's that emotional detachment I felt. I feel like during this time period, you're going to want to put space in between you and anyone you feel that you need to defend yourself from, or anyone that tests your energy, right? I feel like there's a purposeful kind of defense mechanism within you, Cancer, that is being triggered during this time frame, all right? So I do feel like, yeah, this is kind of keeping your guard up, right? Kind of watching from afar or placing emotional distance there to some degree or another, and we'll see why that is. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this is, closing off that energy. And it's not that I feel like you're being closed off to everyone. Only people that want to test you during this time period. It's like shutting off towards them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a skill that you've learned over time. You've learned to kind of stay in your lane because maybe in the past you have allowed this energy in, and it kind of brought out the darker elements in you. And so you've kind of learned, right? This is learning to build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm working on that. Let's go a bit further. So here is the Magician again in the upright. I love that. I feel like, you know, whatever struggles that you have went through up until this point, Cancer, it has provided you in one way or another the tools that you need to be able to succeed. As crazy as that sounds. You know, because I feel like now you're in a position, or you will be towards the end of December, but time is malleable, so the timeline will be different for all of you. Now you're in a position to easily pull into you, you know, whatever it is that you're seeking, and have that balance in your life, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, or within work. You know, it doesn't really matter. It is the manifestation of, you know, whatever it is that you need to feel more in tune, to feel justified. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So, Cancer, the Ace of Swords in this representation is, you know, it doesn't have really a reversed meaning, I don't feel, in the vice versa deck. But it's, you know, this aha moment, this communication, this whatever information you had been missing, you know, it's coming through quite clearly. But at the same time, I feel like you're in an energy where you are blocking it. So if you have emotionally distanced yourself from people that have tested you, they may be trying to reach out during this time period, and your energy is closed off to that, I feel. And you feel justified in doing so. You know, you don't feel bad about it at all. Because you feel justified here. You know, I feel like you're wanting to focus on your 10 of Pentacles, which is comfort, which is home, which is abundance, which is wealth. And building that, having that. And so I feel like you don't feel bad at all turning your back on people that want to test that boundary with you. You know? Sorry, the card flew all the way over here. And honestly, Cancer, I feel a little feisty right now. So that might be your energy, you know? Like I said, it's like protection mode. It's protective mode. I will protect what is mine, and you're not going to interfere with that. And that's how I feel here. All right, so there's a turning of your back, you know, the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody's not listening to their intuition here, or has maybe cut off a spiritual connection, emotional connection, for the sake of their own sanity. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind. You know? Like, yeah. Not going to deal with it. You're out of sight, you're out of mind. You know? I feel like you are wanting to avoid any confrontations. That's absolutely certain. And you're giving your time and energy into things that build you up. And for a lot of you, this is going to be focused on money and career these next 2 weeks. And gaining balance there and being able to create. At the same time, in another respective area of your life, I feel there's being somewhat closed off, emotionally distant, or closing someone out. So, interesting read there. We're about, 10 minutes in, so I'm going to go ahead and pull cards now on Cancer, the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. And so, here we go. Oops. So, person Cancer is dealing with. Whoa. Whoa. Got a lot of cards out all at once. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, the Ten of Wands. I knew that was going to come out for you. Because like I said, before I started this video, I got about a minute in on your read and had to stop. And one of the cards that came out was the Ten of Wands. And now I put it back and reshuffled because I wanted to restart the reading because there was an interruption on the video. And here it is again. So, I already felt this energy here for you. Ten of Wands. This person is carrying around a lot of heaviness. You know, it's just like, on one hand, they're making it, you know, but on the other hand, they're getting ready to collapse, honestly. So I feel like this person may have a lot of things weighing on them heavily. They may have a lot of obligations or a lot of things that they need to take care of, literally weighing on them. I think that this person wants satisfaction and union, stability, family. You know, it's kind of like wanting a celebratory, wanting a reason to celebrate. It's like, I don't mind putting the work in as long as there is an end in sight or a goal in sight. You know what I'm saying? But then they also have the Emperor and the Seven of Wands. This person is also got their walls up to some degree or another, right? Remember, because you are the Seven of Wands. This person is the Seven of Wands. So they also have their walls up. I feel like this person likes to be in control. Very demanding type of energy here. Very demanding. Whether that's of themselves or others. Oh, yeah. Strength card now. This is a very strong energy. It's a very masculine energy, even if they're female. It's just a very not to be effed with energy. Because I feel like this person is like, I can take whatever comes my way. Whatever comes my way. You know, I can handle that. And they end up taking on more than they can handle, honestly. And then they kind of get into this mode where they're trying to juggle too many priorities or too many things. Or too many people, for some of you. You know, because the Two of Pentacles is here, going back and forth. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like this person is wanting to put the time and energy in. They're wanting to see the fruits of their labor. Yet, the Five of Swords. So you had the Five of Wands, right? I think that this is the person that challenges you. This is the person that's going to test you. Okay. I think you challenge each other. You know, because this is a very dominating energy. And I felt, Cancer, that you also were in a dominating energy. You know, or a feisty energy. And so it's like, hi, Alpha, meet Alpha, you know. And the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow. It actually came out in the reverse for this person. They want what you got. They want what you got, Cancer, because you got the Ten of Pentacles here. You see that? They want it. They want to be better than you. You know, it's a very competitive nature. And this doesn't have to be intimate love, although for some of you it is. It can be someone else in your life or surrounding you. I gotta get another card on that one. Yeah. Nine of Swords. So, I feel like Cancer. Oh my gosh, the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You had the Two of Swords. You know, this person might be wanting to communicate with you, and you might be blocking that communication for some of you, or intuitively you're blocking that connection here. For others of you, it's just that this person's in this energy of wanting to, you know, be the one in control, wanting to be the strong one, and they are a strong, dominating personality. You know, that's not a front. That's who this person is. You know, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But at the same time, they will not accept defeat from anyone, you included. So they like to be the victor. But this keeps them stuck, and it actually keeps them from accessing the comfort that they could have in their life if they allowed that energy to leave, if they stopped doing that. I feel like, Cancer, you're over here blocking this out of sight, out of mind, out of mind. You know? Yeah, 6 of Swords in the reverse. Emotionally detached from this, from this person that tests you, from this testing energy. It could be, you know, that you just emotionally detach from this person when they act like that. And I have a song in my head now, and I don't remember who sings it. When you treat me like that, when you treat me like that, I only get stronger. When you treat me like that. I can't remember the name of the girl who sings that. B.B. Miller, I think, like that. Why you wanna make me bleed? Why you want me fall apart? Yeah, I feel like there is confusion. You can't put your finger on this situation. It takes away, you know, you're being patient, you know, but I think that you're only willing to put energy into things that you know, newer opportunities, at least during this time frame. There might be some secrets that come out during mid-December that are quite confusing to you, or some information you find out on the DL, you know, kind of. Because I see that here, 7 of Swords now. 7 of Cups. Be careful not to block your intuition. I mean, all the way, you know, because there might be some things going on that you're not aware of that would really piss you off. Honestly, that's how I feel. So there's like a sneaky type of energy here, and there's confusion surrounding it. But I feel that your energy is so focused on building yourself up and kind of walling that energy out that you may not see what's going on. Or it could be that you don't care. You know, again, out of sight, out of mind. That's going to be the title of this reading. So zodiac signs you might be dealing with: Leo, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but it's a general read, so it could be any zodiac sign. Keep that in mind. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best. Also, don't click off yet. Check out my Facebook, my Instagram, all linked below, as well as my other YouTube, where I just kind of do vlogs, and I've been trying to play around with some podcasts over there, so you can check that out. Also, you can become a member now. If you would like additional goodies, extra readings, private chats, you can now hit the blue join button, and for a nominal fee, become a member. And also you can click on the pink hoodie linked down below, and that will take you into my shop. Right now I have a sale going on for the holidays, $15 off any of the hoodies. Check them out. Wishing you the very best, Cancer. Until next time, namaste. Bye.